For the past 4 days, I've been praying to God to give me just a little more time with my cat here. And right now, we're waiting for some Mexican food. She's just hanging out with me. Yeah. You're so smart. I ordered some Cheetos burritos. Check out my co-pilot. Are you a van life cat? Yeah, you a van life cat? I had a couple of days off. I was supposed to be back at work today. I go to work sick, I go to work injured, I go to work when I'm depressed. I'm about my money. The only time I call in sick is if a pet passes away or needs to go to a vet. That's it. That's the only time I ever called in sick from my job. We just got back from the vet. You owe me a bunch of money, pal. You tapped into my Geo Tracker fund. So here's a story with this cat. Her name's TJ. And her name's TJ because my friend found her in Tijuana. Took her to a vet when she was a kitten. Nursed her back to health. One day my friend contacts me and says, could you watch TJ for me temporarily? I said, yeah, sure. Temporarily ended up being 14 years. So while I had her cat, I really expected to hear from her when it came to TJ. I thought she would want to see her cat more because it's her cat. Don't you love your cat? She never contacted me and asked me about her. We were friends, but it's like TJ never existed. It's really weird. So around the 7-year mark, this is the only time she ever brought up TJ. She asked me, how's TJ doing? Which surprised me. I said, she's doing great. And she's like, I know you'll probably say no, but me and my boyfriend are about to get our own place. Could I have her back? And I said, yeah, no problem. She's your cat. And here's the thing with TJ. She's super smart. Look, she even knows how to walk on a leash. She doesn't like other cats, though. I always felt like she wasn't happy in life because she was around my other cats and my dogs. So I wanted her to be where she would be happier. I always felt like her situation with me wasn't the happiest because she's a people's cat. And then I never heard ever again from her after that. So the last week, she's been getting sniffles. Let me see you. Look, she has a booger. You're still cute even if you have a booger. She's been like really congested. She's been getting eye boogers and snot only on this side right here. So I got her, I got some mucus like thinners, like decongestants for cats from Chewy. And, you know, I tried that out. I contacted her before I went on my trip. I said, yo, I have a big favor to ask you. TJ's sick. She's really snotty. I would really appreciate it if you could watch her and give her medicine for the next, 4 days. The message was seen, and she didn't respond. And I even said, if you can't do it, I understand. I gave her instruction. I said, TJ is super smart. I even sent her a picture. Look, she could even be on a leash. She could take her outside. She's a super smart cat. She's really chill. She's older now. She's 14 years old now, just about. So I was really worried about her. I've had pets before, like this age. They pass away out of nowhere. My last cat, he passed away out of nowhere. One day he was fine. One day he had really shallow breathing, and he passed away on me. So I was, there was that possibility in my head that I could come back and I'll get the news that she had passed away. Thankfully, my parents and my sister gave her a lot of TLC while I was gone. So since this decongestant meds haven't been working, I took her to the vet today. And she's a super frail cat. Look how frail this cat is. She has like the body of a ferret. She's always been this way. The doctor saw her and thought she was anemic just because of her size. And I said, no, she's always been super frail. She definitely has lost a lot of weight lately, but she's always been a frail cat. So the blood work came back that she's Everything's good. All her blood levels good. Everything's good except calcium. A doctor said that's really rare in a cat. Normally they have their blood work shows they're going to get kidney failure. Cats tend to get kidney failure at this age. Her kidneys are fine. All those levels are fine. Calcium though is a potential cancer. So I told the doctor if she needs to be on steroids and let's work on these boogers here. Oh, nice and snotty. You're still a cutie though. You're still cute with your freaking snot. But a doctor said, yeah, we could go steroids and we could open up her lungs a little bit, work on that congestion. But there's that possibility that she has cancer. So I told the doctor, listen, I've had pets before. Let's give them time. Let's try to give her as much time as she's able to get. So during my trip, I was praying in my head, and I was asking for just a little more time. I always joke about the van culture, about how everyone e-begs with the cute pet and they exploit their pet. So I was gonna make fun of that a little bit, because I have this cat who's super frail, and then I have a big fat cat that knows how to walk on a leash also. So I was gonna poke fun at the van life culture a little bit with my cats. I wanted to introduce this in a more positive circumstance, but when she was getting sick and I was hoping she would get better, and in my head I was hoping that she was going to get better. In my head I prayed and I asked that I just need a little more time, because she loves this, man. She's a smart cat and she loves hanging out with me. I just want a little more time with her. I know things aren't forever, especially with pets. It's the hardest thing. This stage is the hardest part, when you feel like the end is near. So I prayed that just a little more time, and I got this chance right now. Doctor said let's give it 2 weeks of steroids and antibiotics, and let's see how she does. Hopefully this helps her out a little bit and I get a little more time with her. But here's what's really upsetting about my friend. I don't want to talk about politics too much. This might upset a few people. I might lose some subscribers over this, but that's okay. I'm going to be honest here. First of all, disclaimer, I have nothing against the LGBT community. I lived in California since I was 12. Most of my friends are those progressive types. I grew up with the progressive types. I never went to drag queen shows or parades or anything, but I would always try to appease my friends, like my friend who dumped this cat on me. I tried to appease them, and I would go to alternative lifestyle bars to try to fit in. They never did anything I wanted to do, but I would try to appease them because I wanted to fit in, especially being younger. But my friend, she's those love is love types, and she goes to parades and flies the rainbow flag, and it's all about love and human rights. I thought she's this loving person. A lot of these progressive and liberals that I was friends with, I'm no longer friends with most of them, and I'm done with this one. I've always wanted to stay friends with her for the rest of my life. I dropped my other liberal friends, but this is it. I'm done with this one. But they always talk about love is love, and loving people, and rights and human rights. I even remember when Orange Man Bad won, she was like, that's the end of LGBT rights forever. F Orange Man Bad and F Pence. So I was figuring, okay, you're this loving person. So I emailed her. I showed her a picture of TJ. I gave her the instructions. I said I would really appreciate it if you could watch her. So this is a cat that she dumped on me 14 years ago. And I was really thinking that she would want to be a part of her cat's life. This is the last stretch here. This is the last stretch of her life, and I was hoping my friend would really want to watch her cat. Like I said, the message was seen, and she didn't reply back to me. So that's really disappointing to me. Like I said, I really wanted to, I had a plan, to poke fun at van life culture a little bit and introduce my cats that are super smart and that could walk on a leash. And I wanted to do it on better circumstances than this. But, I wanted to share this with you guys. I'm really grateful that I have some extra time with her. You know, hopefully 2 weeks will nurse her back to health a little bit, and we get a solid 2 weeks at least. And here's another thing about all these liberals. Like I said, this is going to offend a few people, but if it causes me to lose subscribers, it's okay, because I'm very passionate about this topic. A lot of liberal, progressive friends I have, they're anti-God. And it's okay. If you don't believe in God, you don't believe in God. That's your belief. But they're very brutal about it. You know, it's ironic because they go to all these parades and they care about human rights and all that stuff. But when it comes to God, they're really brutal about it. I had one friend, not the same friend, but I have one friend who's a liberal, progressive. One day she posted something on Facebook of Jesus's head decapitated on a plate, and the meme was "Serve Jesus." You know, they want to go shock value like that. They want to mock you if you believe in God. You know, that's the irony of all this. Yeah, I prayed, man. I asked for just a little more time with TJ, you know, just a little more. Let me go on a few adventures with TJ. So, yeah, we're just joking here. You don't owe me any money. You don't owe me anything. I just want you to hang out with me a little more. You want to check the park out? Want to go park? We're at the park right now. So I'm spending some quality time with her. Yeah, I'll see if she wants to check out the park. We're just running errands here. Called in sick from work. We're just hanging out. Went to the vet. We're running errands, and look how behaved TJ is. You want to go for a walk? Want to walk there a little bit? All right, guys. So I'll catch you guys later. You're still cute even though you have snot.